From Uganda to the rest of the world, ladies and gentlemen, we managed to reach out to over 67,000 people on our season 1 of Barney and Barney. Now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to season 2 of Barney and Barney,
where we celebrate golden friendship stories.
Oh yes, and my name is Aaron J. Tomale, hosted by yours truly and my very gorgeous, beautiful best friend. You look amazing.
Thank you.
We should start from there. Eh? Last time you looked amazing, now you even look more amazing.
Yeah. Is it most amazing?
Amazing.
What is it called? Amazinga.
No. It's
okay.
Most amazing.
So I got this from OP Clothing. OP Clothing Uganda, OP Clothing UK. This is called an African print sleeve. Doesn't it look awesome?
Yeah, I love the whole baggy thing that goes on the sleeves right there.
OP Clothing got you.
Oh.
They're really awesome. You can find them at Cafe Roma Restaurant, Mienga. Then follow them, OP Clothing UG, OP Clothing UK.
Amazing. And also, if you want to get yourself or your boyfriend or your ex or your current, a nice leather jacket, look out for Martin Bakane from Little Red Curious. He hooks me up every other time on Barney and Barney, so do look out for him. But also, ladies, to let you know, in case you're back home and you're following in on the show, if you want to reach out to us and be part of the conversation, use the hashtag Barney and Barney with an N. And you can follow us on Facebook at www.facebook.com/Malaika Media TV.
And on YouTube, www.youtube.com/Malaika Media TV. Like, comment, share, and subscribe.
Oh yes! Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have something interesting. Now, we have been away for a month or so, and we just want to let you know some of the things that we've been up to. And I know and believe that you guys are very excited. You want to know what's happening, what's going to be happening on this season, and
what do they have for us?
Yeah.
What new thing is happening? It's so much stocked out for you, and we just can't wait. We can't give it to you right now, but it's all good. You will enjoy it.
But also, one of the very first things that we are looking at on going forward on our next season, which is season 2, we are introducing a new segment within our show called the Barney and Barney Star Moment. What happens with Barney and Barney Star Moment?
So, Barney and Barney Star Moment is a platform that we're giving out to young, talented people out there. The people that can you write a short poem? Can you recite a poem? Can you play the guitar? Can you sing? Can you beatbox? I know, something like that. Can you bring it out to the world? Do you want the world to see it? Barney and Barney is bringing out to you friendship stories. We just want to let the people know that yes, young people out here in Uganda are really awesome and they love what they do.
Yes, and if you're back home and you want to be part of the Barney and Barney Star Moment, all you have to do, it's a 1-minute long short video that you have to create. So let's say you probably B here gets me pissed off. I'm gonna come and do a short poem about Barney or Barney.
Yeah, something like that.
Why did you piss me off?
Something like
Why
that.
did you be in that video with later? But but that sort of vibe and that sort of experience. So we're looking out for you. We're just creating this platform. If you're a singer, if you're an actress, if you're anything, just 1 minute, be as creative as possible, and definitely you'll be right here on the show.
Barney, yeah.
Oh yes, but also to let you know, ladies and gentlemen, now you probably want to know, where have we been? What have we been up to? Namudu, where have you been?
I've been all over the world.
I like your hair. You went home and got yourself a fresh haircut.
This is season 2, Barney and Barney. Like, we need to look fresh.
Oh, Tio.
For our people. So I had to look awesome, just awesome. I was like, look now. Please.
But ladies and gentlemen, when we were away, my beautiful friend right here got herself a multi-billion dollar opportunity.
Okay.
We went out and had some bit of fun, and obviously
some free food. Some free food for us.
Was it free?
It was free.
There was a tax entrance.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't remember paying for it.
But well, ladies and gentlemen, we went out for the Tokosa Food Festival. And if you do not know what the Tokosa Food Festival is all about, it's an event that gets to celebrate. It's a family event, Go eat, have
different
fun,
types of food,
get full,
different
try out different cuisines. Italian, Mexican.
What stood out for you at the Tokosa Food Festival?
Oh, well, what stood out for me at the Tokosa Food Festival was the crowd, But also, well, I was going to say what stood out for you.
No,
but the crowd was amazing. Well, those quite
I know
a
what he's
number
going to say.
Of pretty girls.
Barney, I know what you're going to say.
No, what?
Cute girls.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. There was a number of pretty girls, just, hey, dude. And I know that you want to find out where exactly we were at the Tokosa Food Festival, what we did, who we met, and what really transpired. We have a short clip for you that is going to be playing right about now.
I'm awesome!
Why are you making noise?
Oh my god, I'm hyped up.
Every other year, we get to have the Tokosa Food Festival, and it's an event as you get to see so many people having fun, so many friends.
And I'm with my Barney. My Barney is here, so we're going to take you through what is happening.
I had never tasted beer chicken. I'm taking a double black.
To me, it's good since I'm enjoying food. Have a good time with my friends.
Amazing festival, we love it. It was very lovely.
Well, I got this.
Very nice, it's interesting. I see a lot of nice women.
We do an online show called Barney and Barney. Have you watched it before?
Yes.
Are you sure? What's it like?
The show is very nice. I like you guys very much.
Super cool. Keep it.
It's a great one.
I like the fact that you said that you're a friend to Barney, and yet I thought you're a girlfriend and boyfriend, but I still doubt up to now.
Barney and Barney season 2 coming your way, Malaika Media TV.
Amazing, you know, it was so an amazing experience. I loved it, you know.
I did, because it was the very first time that I went for Tokosa, but I love the crowd, the people that were there, the cute boys.
Hey.
Yeah.
I thought you were crashing on the guy who was eating the eating competition.
Not really, there are so many cute boys, lots of food. I had fun. I enjoyed Tokosa, and you should look out for it.
Definitely, you know, next year you probably might want to be hanging out with
the
celebrities.
Yeah.
With Bunny and Bunny. But also, in case you want to be following in on the show and you're wondering how can you be part of the show airs Friday live every other Friday on Facebook. That is www.facebook.com/Malaika Media TV.
And on YouTube, www.youtube.com/Malaika Media TV, and like, comment, subscribe, invite us so many friends as you can, because it's a show where we're celebrating golden friendship stories. You don't want to miss out.
And also, ladies and gentlemen, one thing that you have to know, that while we were away,
While we
Hey,
were away.
What did I say? While we were away?
I don't know what you said, but while we were away.
Well, yes, ladies and gentlemen, while we were away also, my beautiful friend right here happened to get herself an amazing opportunity to, how do you call those people?
To what?
To be a No, honey.
Okay.
You're a professional
Okay,
actress.
Bring it on.
Please.
Bring it on.
Now, you know, an artist within the country, he's a big name. No, the ladies love him. The guys do not love him so much because he takes all the ladies from them. But the thing is, this guy reaches out to my best friend. He's like, yo, hey, I'm working on a new project, and I want you to be part of it. I feel you have the qualities and the features that I need for the character in this video, and why don't we do it? And what was your experience? What happened?
You know, like you said, Maurice Kier is one of the best. He knows how to do his thing right, so it felt like, you know, he's a household name. Everyone is looking out for Maurice Kier. Maurice Kier is here, he's around, he's all over the place. So it felt like it was a great deal. And I'm looking forward to more and more deals. It was just awesome.
Amazing.
I really appreciate that I worked with Maurice Kier, and I appreciate that you guys are going to love Crippin.
But you didn't share the money with us.
Bunny, I did. Bunny, you shouldn't be saying this. You shouldn't be saying this.
You know, I'm kidding. But ladies and gentlemen, in case you're wondering, Barbara here happened to be one of the lead actress in the Crippin music video that premiered just this week. Just this week from Maurice Kier. And in case you've never watched the video, how about you watch it first on Barney and
Barney. You like it?
I love it.
You do? Yeah.
I love it.
And are you proud of your best friend?
I mean, Def, man. Def, you're a star, man. You're a star, man. That video was amazing.
Thank you.
So tell me, you know, there's like 101, girls who are looking out for Maurice Kier on the internet, and they've been stalking him ever since he started singing. And here we are. And you are very professional, and you're a star. I like what you portray. What did your mother say?
You know, my mother is all about me doing what I love, because she feels like I'll achieve what I want. So it was, do you. I really, because she watched the show and she's like, wow, I didn't know you could do this. I'm proud of you. Just do what you want. Yeah.
So who are you looking out to, work with on your next show, on your next video? Some names.
Yeah, I think Wizkid.
Wizkid Ayo.
Drake.
Are you gonna dance?
That one.
If I show you the money.
Basically, the African big names, the ones that are really promoting Africa out there, they're those that I want to work with.
Wow.
Yeah.
While we were away, ladies and gentlemen, something happened. What happened?
Something terrible happened
But
to
I don't
social
talk
media.
about it.
Have you guys heard of the social media tax? Maybe some of them might not know.
Yeah, which person in this country?
I know, Barney. There are some people that don't know. I saw something on social media where and like some other lady was talking to the niece. Kati, what is? I say OTT. I say VPN. I want to buy VPN. Do you know what that guy did? Okay, send me 75,000. I have to go to the bank and drop in the money, so I buy you.
And you get a VPN account.
I know. So actually, some people are making money out of it. What do you think of OTT? And
man, it's first of all, what I think of OTT for Barney and Barney as an online show, and a show that is meant to dominate over the internet space and online streaming. It's very absurd that the government is going to be putting up strict measures. This reduces, in a way, our viewership, but we're not scared, If you're meant to be an icon, you're meant to be. If you're meant to be a star, you're meant to be. It has to just work out that way. So for us, we are like, man, it's not good, but it's going to affect people a little bit, but, people eventually will start picking up and definitely will shoot back right well. But, also, we happen to look out for some people on the show. And they got to tell us some of
what
their
they
feedback
think
and
about
what they
social
think
media
about
tax.
social media tax. And we found out what some people had to say, where their Bernies were, and how it's affected their relationship or friendship with their Bernies.
Living a pretty rough life right now, especially because of the social media tax. What do I think it will do to us in terms of friendships and connections and relationships? First of all, the tax sucks. It's giving us a lot of hard time. For people who market the country online, it's taken us one step forward and 25 steps back, because now you can't convince somebody who is non-Ugandan that this is an awesome country. You wake up one morning and you want to tell them, oh, we've got brilliant hills, we've got lovely lakes, we've got great physical features. But, our government sucks.
When I woke up on Sunday, like a typical Ugandan, my internet wasn't working. So I didn't very, very quickly remember that there was a tax. Typical Ugandan, I tried restarting my phone 1,000 times. And then later on I remembered, I'm like, oh, there is a social media tax now. I felt a bit confused because first of all, there wasn't enough sensitization, And being a typical Ugandan again, I was thinking like, so I'm going to pay my 200, then some rich person is going to again embezzle the 200. So finally I paid the tax, but as with very, very many thoughts,
There are men who are using VPNs, and I've heard that joke that if your boyfriend is using a VPN to bypass 200 shillings or 6,000 shillings, then it is also problematic. You may not continue with that guy. But the guys are also trying to bypass. It's one way of saving. So I think it is going to undermine relationships in that, for females, they will look at a guy who is using a VPN to bypass the tax as a weaker person. And again, for men are going to feel like women are more demanding now. If she has been demanding for airtime and now she's asking for, for some kind of a cover-up on as far as furnishing her tax is concerned.
Well, the tax has affected friendships in very many ways. I mean, clearly, if it was free and I can do social media for free, now that there is a tax, that means I'm going to look at my list of friends. If you're not such a close friend, I'm not going to invest my 200 and then start texting you. That means I have to do some bit of scrutiny. If I have 50 friends, I have to look at the 10 most important.
Some of the people that we are in relationships with are just going to give up on the whole thing. I remember there was a time when I dumped a babe just for not being on WhatsApp for like 1 week.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, and that is what people had to say across the nation from Kampala, and how the over-the-top taxes, including social media taxes, affected them. And people...
What is it called?
Over the top.
I didn't know.
OTT.
I didn't know. I thought OTT is just OTT. Trust me, yes. I thought
But
it's
yeah,
OTT.
it is over the top, and you know, it's incredible how different people have different views about it, and you get to see how different people have been affected. But it has also affected, you know,
the business,
our friends in business, you know.
Yeah, talk about the different company brand ambassadors. They would want to post something and likes, views, but the moment
they get paid,
the manager ain't seeing no likes, no views, they're like, I know. So it's affecting our friends in business. So I don't know. What do you think about it?
You know, I think as business people, also as Barney and Barney, when we think about the social media tax, first of all, we're looking for ways to monetize our show. You know, and if this gets to come into place, then the government is like saying, no Barney and Barney, no influencer marketing, no influencers, no. But also, ladies and gentlemen, we went out to the streets and also found out what different people had to say still about how social media tax has affected them in business, and them having friends who do business, how it has affected them as well.
The other thing about the social media tax, why it's giving us a bit of headache, is now pitching for business, for those of us who live our lives online, who work online, is twice as hard, because there's all these taxes you've got to think about. Outside of that, we are no longer being taken seriously, because folks out there think that you guys on social media cannot even fight this tax, so why should we take you seriously? Apart from that, and this for me is the most important thing, is Uganda is not an island. We are part of the world, and if the world is progressing in one direction in terms of, you know, what's happening on digital platforms, on the internet, freedom of expression, and, you know, internet liberties, if the world is heading one direction and we are going the exact opposite, it's going to drag us so far back. So it sucks.
If someone was making profits of about 10,000, that is, let's say, a week, that means they have to remove about 1,400 to pay for the social media tax. So their profit will move from 10,000 to 8,600. So that's obviously a loss. You know, this is money, so you can't say it's little or something. Money is money. Even 200 might seem little to one person, but it might actually not be little to the other. So, of course, businesses are going to reduce how much they advertise on social media. And like some people, they get their businesses moving from how much likes they get. So if people are not liking their posts, you know, all these people like brand ambassadors, if people are not liking their posts so much because they do not have the 200 for the social media tax, that means their businesses will obviously go down, because if your likes are moving from 1,000 to 500, then probably all these big brands will run away from you as their ambassador.
To wake up these days, on that Sunday, I got only 2 views. I almost collapsed.
It's going to limit the engagement between people. I have told you that I've had discussions with brands. Brands, you know, have gotten their traffic go down. What does that mean? That more people are now not so much online.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, now that is what we have for you from some of the young people that we happen to reach out to during the course of the week to try and find out what they have to say about how social media tax has affected their businesses and their friendship and their lives in a whole general aspect, you know. But also we want to send some shout outs to some people who are tuned in live and are following the show live on Facebook. That is www.facebook.com/Malaika Media TV. Sunshine Malaika, thank you very much for tuning in. You're amazing. Kennedy Oresti, Kenny's tuned in from California.
Whoa,
that's amazing.
Kenny.
Yeah,
Hi,
that's
Kenny.
dope. And then there's
awesome.
MC Pato. Oh, you know, people can actually watch the show, 2 people.
Wow.
So there's MC Pato and Michael are watching from Guayo Gerere, and that's super amazing, you know. And let me see, just reading out a few people right here to find out who's watching. Emmanuel! Oh yes, Emmanuel, all the way from London.
Thanks, man. Emma.
I just love the fact that the show keeps going, like, you know, it just keeps on
it's
going
all over the
everywhere.
world.
Yeah, it keeps on going global. And hey, if you're back home and you want to participate and be part of the show, use the hashtag Barney and Barney, and we'll definitely send you a shout out. And, you know, also Vince Musisi from Gulu is actually tuned in and watching. And thank you. Shout outs to you, Vince.
Do they have enough data Wi-Fi connection in Gulu?
In Gulu, yeah. I mean, Gulu people are loaded, man.
Yeah.
They have money.
Awesome. Hi, Vince.
But also, ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know, this is about that time where we get to share with you some of the things that we are planning for Barney and Barney as a show, as brands, and you following our show and being part of our audience, the plans that we have for you. B, what plans do you have for your audience?
I think I'll be giving them some free gifts. You amuse me, then you get something from Barney and Barney.
Oh yes, one of the things that we're looking at and having on the show is Barney and Barney
Gift
apparel
hampers,
and gift hampers. So here's the most amazing thing. The show is growing every other time, and we want you to engage and be part of the show and keep on conversating, join the conversation, use the hashtag Barney and Barney, invite a friend,
so many
tell
friends.
a friend about it. We're in plans of having an in-house audience.
How cool is that?
Yeah,
How
super
cool is that?
dope.
I know, right?
We are now like bigger than Ellen and Oprah Winfrey. But our studio house at Malika Media is
ready for you.
We are coming for you. So once you hear the shout out call that doors are open, tickets are for XXX amount of money. Definitely, I hope that you do come through. And also, very importantly, we going forward, one of the things that we looked at to having on this show is themed discussions. And one of the points of focus is sports. We're looking at sports. Are you excited?
Sports is everywhere right now. This is a sports season, so we want you to tell us what you think about sports. And sports is fun. Sports is awesome. It actually brings friends together. So why not talk about friends?
So you're probably thinking, why are we talking about sports? We're looking out for friends in sports. Friends who have done amazing things in sports, supported each other. One thing is in the sports industry, it's very lucrative. It's a very tight industry, but also it's a very huge industry. Right now, the World Cup is happening. Which team are you supporting?
The one that has Neymar. The one that has Neymar.
Barney is supporting Brazil. I think it's Brazil. But I think I do not know if I support Brazil as well.
No,
I support Brazil. Okay,
really?
ever since I was a kid, I've always supported Brazil. Though I have this.
Really, Barney.
Real talk.
Okay, what's your team? What? Okay.
Uganda is my team every day.
Yeah, I mean the Premier.
The club.
Yeah,
that's
the club.
Manchester United.
I don't know these things, so I called a club a team.
But
the one that has Neymar.
Yeah, but I think England is actually going to win the World Cup. Maybe
Brazil.
No, England.
Brazil.
We bet. If England wins,
what are you going to do?
Let me first take some coffee if I tell you whether England is going to win or not. Now, if England wins, I'll take you to London.
Amen. And if Brazil wins,
I take you to South America.
Great. Deal.
Are you sure?
Deal.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, now we just want to thank you for being part of this amazing conversation. I know that probably you're looking forward to what's going to be happening on the show. And also in the month of August, we'll be celebrating and inviting on the show so many young achievers, so many young people who are in business, who are in
fashion,
who are in the media, music, young achievers who are friends, who are like Barney and Barney, old people like that who are celebrating themselves and have worked hard. They've done outstanding work. So if you're out there and you're listening in and you're watching and you're tuned in,
you could actually watch for a friend, a family member, send them the message. There is Barney and Barney. You need to watch Barney and Barney and get on the show, because we're here to lift each other.
We're here to empower each other. This is the best show and
best show.
It's the best show on the internet, fam. But ladies and gentlemen, it's been amazing. We love your attention. We love your feedback. We love you guys following in every other time. And B, in case people want to find out, in case they miss the live show, where can they get the YouTube show?
www.youtube.com/Malika Media TV. There we are.
All right. And also, if you want to be part of the live show every other week, Fridays, 7 p.m. on Malika Media TV. That is Facebook, www.facebook.com/Malika Media TV. And also, visit our website, www.malakamediatv.com, and watch our entire season 1.
Yeah.
Are you excited?
I am super. This is
sure?
Jeez.
Eh?
Like fire.
Fire.
So season 2 is going to be fire.
I tell you, fam. My name is Aaron J. Tamale, and this...
Barbara Namudu.
And I just want to tell you that good night, and wherever you are, be happy, stay safe, love life, love your friends, eh?